Happy Friday, everybody! It's tea time. I'm going to have a little catch up. Don't know how long it's going to be, so you've been forewarned to get your tea. Anyway, although it should be iced tea if it's hot as here, it's already in the 80s this morning, and it's going to be in the high 90s for the next week. And it is not summer yet, ladies. So, anyway, few things. I have a kit box opening to do with y'all. It is I believe it's Americus. I'm not sure if I'm keeping it yet or not. I pre-ordered it a long time ago, and it took a while, and I'm really loving Saskia, so I'm going to open it with y'all in a minute. But the babies have been rearranged. A few have been changed, so I'm going to have to move Queen Isabella to set up the kit. But she's still dressed the same, but, you know, y'all had to see her. And so I have put Owen and Harley together. They're like a little duo, kind of like Malachi and Abigail. He is so laid back, loving life, and she's saying a prayer for many, many people out there in our community. Let's not disrupt her. Shh. Bless her. Anyway, I changed her into that lovely dress, and they're just looking so sweet together. And you know Genevieve is still sporting her joyful, happy butterfly hat. I just can't take her out of it. I can't stand it. And she, just like her mommy, loves frogs. I did change Viognier, and she's wearing the lovely headband that Judy sent. And I took her hair down. Oh, I just love her hair. I want her hair. I think in heaven God is going to give me dark curly hair. Anyway, she's wearing a new dress today. And then look at Noelle and Cadence. Oh, they look so adorable. They are tummy sleepers. Definitely. Oh, they're so cozy. And Viognier gave her a little pat to sleep. Oh, and that blanket behind the girls, Herlanda, is the one you sent. The flowers, though, were clashing with Viogner's outfit, so I was happy the backside was plain. So they're sitting on your fuzzy blanket. Thank you. I will use the reverse one day. And then Zipporah is still dressed the same, as are the Thumb sisters. And everybody there is still the same. And then here, Malachi's still the same, but Abigail is wearing a dress from her Auntie Debbie. They are looking so sweet. So what I'm going to do is put y'all on the tripod, and I will move Queen Isabella, and then we will do this kit opening. Hope everybody's having a great week. Mia, I am praying for you. I don't know what's going on and don't need the details, because you know what? God knows what they are, and that's what's important. So I have added, I saw your video. Ladies, I finally this morning determined to catch up on comments. So I have either thumbs up or commented on every video. I was behind on doing that with. I ended up thumbs up in quite a few because my history section had gotten quite full. So I did go through and do that, and I saw some fun new videos. I was paying some bills this morning while I was on the phone waiting to talk to somebody. I watched a couple videos. Happy to see Debbie had a video up. And I'm interested to see, the side of this box says AM number 599. So let's see if inside I did get 599. I did. 599 out of 1640. It is Americus. When I first saw the kit come out, I was not really interested, but when I saw Kat's version, I loved it. So let's see if I may not decide today. Oh, let's see. Oh, it talks about it might be shaped from being in a box, and how to, oh, this must be for the doll show. Yes. There's a Rose Doll Show insert. Alright, let me get this will be the second baby I have with a full torso. The other one is Madison, who I just love. Let me get my regular body blanket, I call this one. Y'all know I start at the head. Let's see. Oh, she's cute. That is Americus. Her ears cannot be properly pierced. I have to decide, though, if I love her as much as Saskia or not. Because oh, there's a body in a body. I am just loving Saskia. I did not get to paint the last couple days. I had kind of an allergy setback. I had a couple bad allergy days. This is a girl. I'm feeling a bit better today, but I decided not to paint while I was having my allergy issues because, again, I don't know if painting is part of the problem. Oh, this hand, her little thumb is tucked under. Great nail beds. Nice details. She's got little dimples. So I didn't want to aggravate them, so I took a couple days, not intentional painting break, but it kind of worked out that way. That's sweet. I guess I didn't need the blanket. I can just kind of snap her parts in there. And so I'm feeling a bit better today. I've been working on a crochet project. I'm hoping to finish the first part today. Oh, look how sweet. Cute little toes and feet. So that is tiny little Americus. Can y'all see her? Oh, yeah. Well, you're getting a side view. Let me take y'all here and show you. That is Americus. So I'm going to have to ponder her a bit, ladies, and decide if I'm going to paint her or not. I'm on the fence. She is sweet, but I'm loving Saskia. And y'all know I'm on a kit break, and this one was pre-ordered months ago, and so I can't let myself buy a Saskia. However, if I either sell her, she cost more than Saskia, so I would probably sell her and then buy Saskia, not trade, because I would be losing money that way. We'll see. I'm going to have to ponder that. But anyway, or maybe get the twins again. That's an idea. That just popped into my head. I have to think about that. Anyway, so that's what's going on here. I think this one fit her head. So yeah, just been getting some stuff done. Thank you to the people who've placed crochet orders. I am diligently working on them one at a time. And then I guess if I'm dealing with you, I've already explained everything to you, so that's that. So anyway, what else is going on? Hope you're doing okay, Joanne. You and your mom been praying for y'all. Haven't seen a video. I really probably should send you a message and see how y'all are doing. Who else was I? Myra, been praying for your sister. So happy she's gone home. I just pray everything, all her healing goes well. My mother had, I shared this with Myra, my mother had brain surgery, let's see, 23 years ago, I think it was. And so I was actually living out of state and moved back home. And I will tell you, watching somebody and relearn everything is so amazing. The brain is such an amazing organ. My mother went on to go back to work. She just retired last year. She's in her 70s, so your sister will bounce back as long as she listens to her doctor, well, does things the right way. There's the queen bee. This is Myra. This is who I was telling you. I said I was thinking of rerooting somebody. It's her. I don't like how I rooted her hair. I'm not really good at the straight hair, and so that's why I kind of tend to cover her. I would like to redo her. So anyway, what else exciting is going on? I saw some fun videos when I'm crocheting in a little bit, and hopefully painting this afternoon. I saw Saida has a couple long videos up. Thank you. I see that Yvonne has a giveaway. Saw lots of shoes yesterday. Love the shoes. I know, shocking I didn't participate, but I had dressed all my babies, and the only one wearing shoes is the queen bee. Everyone else has bare feet because, ladies, it is hot here. Well, I guess she has little barefoot sandals on, and they have little socks and shoes. But for the most part, I have barefoot babies. So that is that. But anyway, so I've been selling off my children's book collection in a variety of ways, some on eBay, some on I've been taking boxes to half-price books. I'm just trying to downsize, ladies. We've talked about it for a while, my husband and I, about moving somewhere smaller. This house, we really don't need this much space. And, you know, I had started my children's book collection many, many years ago. You know, in the hopes I would have children, and I won't. And, you know, as a nanny, they came in handy. I would take them to their house, or when they would come over, they could read them. But now I just really don't have children coming over. I don't. So, I am saving some of my childhood, or any of the books that I have that were from my childhood, or a handful of special books. But that'll free up a lot of space, and I'm going to go through my clothes and all kinds of stuff, just trying to prepare for the future. And what else exciting is going on? So that's been taking a bit of time, you know, listing things on eBay and whatever. So, let's see. I will not be going to the doll show at all this year. I know North Carolina's is today and tomorrow. Was thinking about going to that. But it just didn't work out this year. And I know Rose is coming up next month. Good luck to everybody who goes, and I hope everybody has a great time. Just not going to be able to go this year. I know many people have been messaging me and asking me or commenting, am I going? And no, I will not be going this year. Let's see, what else is going on? Okay, I don't know if I like to watch, very randomly I will type into YouTube Britain's Got Talent or America's Got Talent, and, you know, filter it by the last week or whatever, just to see when the new shows are on. And America's Got Talent just started, and I will only watch a couple of the auditions. I'll like scroll through, and this little girl caught my eye. Her name is Grace. If y'all haven't seen this, I'm actually going to link it in my description. This little girl's 12 years old. I just want to squeeze her. First of all, as soon as I heard her talk, I knew she was going to be able to sing. But she just is this out-of-the-box girl. I just adore her. If you pay attention, she's wearing a candy bracelet. She has this brooch at her collar that probably belonged to her grandma or something. Has her own little unique color matching style going on. You know, she's just her own person, and I adore that about her. And she's comfortable in her own skin, and she's got this amazing supportive family. You could just see love like flowing out of their eyes watching her. But I'm sure there's a story there, because the little girl wrote the song she sings. And ladies, if she has grasped her own words at the age of 12, what a blessing. Her song she wrote, really, really, really listen to the lyrics, are amazing. And I would love to know the story behind why she wrote that song. There has to be a story. But I just love that her family's so supportive and so encouraging. And watch the video to the very end, because, again, she's 12 and she has grasped something that most adults haven't grasped. And y'all know I'm observant. She walks across the stage and she stops. And she looks out at the audience, scans it with her eyes, kind of nods her head a little. She paused to like take this mental photograph of the moment. She lived in that moment and didn't let it pass her by. And truly that's what life is all about. Life is all about those wonderful moments. Like when I got that hat. I mean, I will forever have that ingrained in my head. And so many people don't grasp those tiny, and that's huge, to audition, and you'll understand why when you watch the whole thing, but to audition is a huge thing, and where she went with it. But for her to pause and just have that moment of memory and gratitude and love and appreciation at 12, just, I want to hug her. She's totally an old soul. But anyway, really watch it and listen to her lyrics. It just is amazing. I've got the song in my head. I like wake up singing it. It's such a great song. I hope there's like more to it, that she had to cut it down for the audition. But anyway, so yeah, check that out. That was very impactful. I love stuff like that. I am somebody who believes we can learn a whole lot from children. You know, working with children as long as I did, they are the best teachers. If you are open to learn from somebody younger than you, I also believe in wisdom. I think, you know, as we age, we have a lot to teach as well. But if we are open to learn from children, they can teach us a lot. And I was just very touched by her entire audition. I got a lot out of those 5 or 6 minutes. Again, I'm very observant and observed all the things I mentioned and more, and just walked, you know, well, I guess I didn't walk away. I was sitting there crocheting, but just was very deeply touched by her audition. Again, I will put the link down in my description. Let's see. Nana and Papa, safe travels today. Angels are around that plane taking you to your destination. Have a fabulous, fabulous trip, and just enjoy the journey. You might not see this till after you have arrived, but I love travel. The airport is one of the best places to people watch. But anyway, although I tend to not get there super early, I like to time it so I'm arriving at my gate like when they're boarding, which I know stresses a lot of people out, but I think it's because I've traveled so much. I'm very comfortable doing that. But I know many people like to get there hours before, and, you know, anyway, so that's a whole nother video. So anyway, let's see. Is there anything else I had thought about wanting to... Mandy, there was something I wanted to say to you, and it just escaped my mind, so I'm going to have to ponder that. But I hope you're doing well. Anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of what's going on here. I'm just looking around to see. Oh, Herlanda, I did. Well, I know I have to iron this, ladies, because I just did this when I set up the blanket. But I've been wanting to find a nice hanger for my christening gown, and this was on one of that blanket, actually. It's over there. This was my christening gown, and it was also my father's christening gown, so I want to hang it somewhere. I really want my original, I've had the idea for a while. What I ultimately want to do is put it into a box, like a shadow box. I wish I had a photo of my father in it. The photos of me in it are actually at my christening, and I'm being held. There's like no photos of me like laying down, just me in it. So I don't know if I would include that. I might include one, but there's none of my father in it. At least I don't have. I should check with my brother and see if he has one, but I don't know that he does. So anyway, ladies, let's see. I'm just rambling now. Y'all know how I get. This is how my mind works. It just kind of pops around and thinks of things. Just really, really hot here. It's like the kind of hot where you're out for 10 minutes and you have sweat dripping down you, which is nasty. I'm not normally a sweater, but Texas brings out the sweat in me. Sweat and allergies, and I don't know, ladies. If you're an allergy person, don't move to Texas. If you get like this fabulous offer, it's not worth it. That's my opinion. Anyway, oh, you'll notice the bunny is not there. For those of you who are observant, I put Bunny with Ann. I can't remember. There was a bunny, I believe, in Raggedy Ann and Andy, and I don't remember the bunny's name. I'm going to have to look, because if it had a name, I will give this bunny that name. Or am I thinking about Velveteen Rabbit? No, there was a bunny in Raggedy Ann and Andy, I think. I'm going to have to look. Anyway, I thought they looked super sweet together. She fits so nicely there with Ann. Oh, that book I couldn't get rid of. The Buck Book, Teach How to Fold Money. It has $1 in it. Darn it, I just couldn't. I didn't think I'd make more than $1. So I'm going to take my $1 out and donate it or something. Anyway. So yeah, that's kind of what's all going on here. Update on birds. Okay, let's go back a few months. Remember the fabulous nest in my front yard? Turned out it was a mockingbird nest. Well, during that week of rain that we had, and remember I said there was now a stick and a rose petal and all this stuff, well, Mom never came back. So I don't know if something happened to her. I don't know if something touched her nest and she wasn't happy, but the nest is still there. The eggs have kind of shriveled up, unfortunately. It's very sad news, but she never came back. My backyard, my baby birds have flown out of the house. So they now, fly around, come to the feeder. So they've done well. My hawk has not come back. That was, a week ago yesterday? I believe it was last Thursday he was here. I've not seen him, but he brought me so much joy, as y'all know. But I'm still, normally I feed my birds on Mondays and Fridays. I've been giving them a bonus feed because, in spring they've got babies and stuff. But darn if I didn't fill that feeder yesterday, and by last night it was empty. So anyway, and I was out most of the day, so I didn't even get to enjoy them feeding. But we do still have our male-female cardinal. We have our doves. We've got our other birdies, the regular birdies. I've seen one hummer. One hummer came to our fountain. I got my bird baths, as I told you all the other day. My bird baths are cleaned out, so I've been adding ice water in the morning to that. Put lots of ice cubes in it so they have a cool place to splash around. They're so appreciative. They just get in there and splash. They're so happy. I really probably should do that a couple times a day, add ice, because literally by morning it's nearly evaporated. It's that hot. So I technically could probably do it midday as well. I might do that this afternoon, take more ice water out there. So yeah, we've had, so the bird baths are clean. So yeah, that's kind of my bird update. Let's see, anything else? I think that's all, ladies. I have not touched Saskia or Charlemagne since the other day, so they're still here, just, looking as they did. It's terrible. Let me turn this light on and close this window, because the backlight from the window does not help. So I think Saskia is where I want her to be in terms of her base skin tones. I still have to do shading and creases and details. There's a lot of work left to be done, and there's Charlemagne. Not sure about her yet, if I want her to go. Let me turn the light on her. We'll see. They both definitely are going to have hair, more than likely. Well, for sure, curly. Not sure about coloring yet. So anyway, ladies, that's kind of my painting update. And everybody's doing well and happy. And I'll have to tell you a funny story. So I purchased an art print. There's this lady I follow on Instagram who I love her work, and a couple things have caught my eyes, but she finally made something I really loved, and I want to frame it. And so I've been looking for a frame. We should all just follow what we know, really. And so I really have a vision for how I want this framed. I have two visuals that I'm trying to get one to happen. And so the other day, I went with my friend Tracy. We went to this resale shop, and then it turned out there was I guess it's more of an antique shop. And then it was in a different town, and ended up, it was on a square, and in that square there was a resale shop, and there was another antique shop. And let me tell you, that woman had, I think it was 6 kittens. She was syringe feeding, God bless her. Walked in, all you could hear was little meows. Anyway, so I found a frame at the resale shop just for a couple bucks. I was really settling, and I knew it, because I just want to hang it up. Which isn't like me. Normally I'm not like that, but I thought, you know what? I just want to hang it up. It's been sitting here now for weeks and weeks and weeks. I just want to hang it up. Bought the frame, came home, realized it didn't have the little sawtooth thing on the back, which I have some in my toolbox. Yes, I have a girly toolbox. I've had it for years. Keeps lots of fabulous things in there. So I went and got the little sawtooth thing, the 2 little nails, laid it down, hammering them in, flip it over. Well, darn if those nails didn't poke through the front. So I thought, you know what? You really have a vision. Wait for your vision. Because again, I've told y'all, I don't normally do that. Normally I'm somebody who doesn't do anything to appease myself. I wait till I get what I want, but I haven't done what I just did for many, many, many years, but I just think I wanted to hang it. And so, once again, I have validated the fact that one should not try to settle. So anyway, it's back in its little plastic sleeve. So once I have that ready, and I know the person doesn't watch my YouTube channel, but I did email her and ask her could I share it on YouTube as well as her information, and she said yes, and let her know when I do. So I'm going to have to email her and let her know I'm looking for the perfect frame, and that's why it's taking so long, but I will eventually share that with y'all. Not sure exactly where I'm going to hang it yet, but that'll work itself out. So anyway, everybody, I hope y'all are having a great weekend. That's a little catch-up from me. No mustard. Anyway, have a great weekend, everybody, and thank you again for watching and everybody's lovely comments, and just have a blessed, blessed weekend. And again, praying for so many of you, and everything is going to work out, everybody. It really, really, really does. My biggest prayer is for people to not worry and stress, and give it over to God and let Him do the rest. Let Him worry for you guys. Let Him carry it, because really most of it's beyond us anyway. So look how sweet, with her little thumb just kind of slowly falling out of her mouth. Oh, look at how... ladies, those kits are just... maybe I should get them again. Anyway, I'm rambling. All right, everybody. Twirly belly button goodbye from Jace. Oh, and if y'all haven't seen, Judy and her daughter Erin did a video. Love those two together. Thanks, Judy and Erin. It wasn't my tag, but I had asked her to do the tag, so she did. Bless her. All right, everybody. Have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Stay cool if you live somewhere hot. If you're somewhere where the rain is, stay dry, or, as I like to say, walk between the raindrops. Just enjoy life. Find something to be joyful about. It can be something large, or it can be something as simple as a butterfly hat. Hugs and blessings, everybody. Bye-bye.